Hey y'all, Darth Maulian here, welcome back. So we are still here at the tower. Let's go take a look. I made some improvements since the last episode. Let me go ahead and show you that. So I've got the bathrooms here. I went ahead and put all three mirrors on. Oh, I did not realize that one was off that much. I'll fix that later. But I got the mirrors up for now. Turns out, and I got these in, I was able to get this in over here, so it actually looks a whole lot better. The doors now, yeah, there's a little bit of a gap in the back, but I'm not too concerned about that. I think it'll be all right. But it makes it, it spaces everything out a whole lot better. I think it looks good. So as you see, the mirrors are good. Oh, that's why. I think I did it from this side instead of the other side. Anyway, so you see here, I've got this one that has the gap in between them, but these don't have that gap. I was able to line three up, and I mean, there's a little bit of a gap there. Not really much of a gap in that one, if anything. Ooh, wrong way. But I think it looks a whole lot better using three. So if you're going to be using these warehouse walls, I recommend using three of these posters sandwiched together. Using two tends to not work quite as well, and it is a lot harder to get it to line up properly. Whereas if you use three, they kind of stick out from the wall a little bit, and it looks a whole lot better. Anyway, so that's that. I wanted to show you guys those. I got that finished up. Let's go up, and so what I've decided to do here, let me go ahead and take care of this real quick. I'm actually going to store this, because what I'm going to do is I realized, where is it? I think it's actually under resources. What I want to do is I want to have this as kind of a combination eye doctor and barber shop. Sorry. Mind blank for a moment there. So we're going to actually throw in a couple of these. Since I'm going to have the eye doctor upstairs, or not the eye doctor, I'm sorry, the doctor's office, the full doctor's office is going to be upstairs. I figured this is going to be a whole lot better to do kind of a combination thing here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this. We're going to have kind of a... there. So, and then we'll have kind of a waiting area over here. And that will look good. I still haven't done anything with the signs yet. I'm still trying to figure out how exactly I want that to look. I got to do some more testing. But I just wanted to show you guys that. I came up with that idea because I realized, well, we've got a pharmacy clinic shop down here, and then I'm going to have another one right upstairs, and that's going to be kind of weird. So, in fact, let's go ahead and throw that down right now. Clinic. And so that will come right here. There we go. All right, so that's that. Anyway, did some other improvements while I was here. I think I showed that last time, the posts in here with the wiring, I guess. You can kind of envision that the wiring is coming down. What I also did is I went ahead and put some posts here, because this is a big open room, and yeah, that's not going to work out too well. So I went ahead and did that. I think I cleaned this up. Yeah, I cleaned up this. It looks a whole lot better, at least to me. As you see, the sides are much more even now. It's much more centralized, and even though there's a gap in the back, it still looks good, and I like how it lines up. So I'm pleased with that, and I think that looks really good. So, but yeah, I wanted to get these posts up so that it's not this big open room without any support going up. Just, you know, for aesthetics and for my own. Oh, that needs to be moved forward, but I'll deal with that later. Anyway. So that's that. I also added up here on the arcade level some pillars as well. Again, same reason. You know, it's big, it's open. The shooting range doesn't really quite reach the roof. So I wanted some actual supports in here to make it look better. I also have gone through, you'll see there's a little wire there. I went ahead and wired this up. I haven't actually gotten the wire outside yet. But I went ahead and wired this up so that everything is ready to go. All I got to do is take off this back wall, run the wire to the outside, glitch the wire to the outside, and then put the wall back in. And we suddenly have power, and we can power open this door. So I think that'll be good. And what I can do is I can also set up, using the wiring that I've got in there, I can run some wires probably along that back wall, and have them have some stuff down here for shooting range things. I did want to go ahead and add, though. Let's do that while I'm here. Resources, vault. We're going to add some slot machines. I completely forgot. That's something that would kind of be nice and handy in an arcade, would be some slot machines. Whether or not people actually use them for caps is completely up to them. So I'm going to just spread out a handful of these things. And I think that will be... Well, let's add one more in there. Ladder right here. There we go. Alright, so we got 4 slot machines. Now that'll kind of give some people some more stuff to do. They actually will come up here as well and use these slot machines. That's one of the reasons why I wanted this in here, because that'll actually give, once I actually get all my settlers here, it's actually going to give this more flavor, where there'll actually be a couple of people wandering around up here rather than just this big empty room that nobody's using, because that's how it's probably going to end up going most of the time. So today we're going to primarily focus here on the gym. So I've figured this out, and we're going to go ahead and get this going here. What I'm going to do is, I've already set this up, I've already figured this out. This wall along this side is, I'm going to swap this out, and it's actually going to be the locker rooms. So they're tight quarters, locker rooms, but, you know, I think we'll be okay in the end. That was weird. I don't know why it jumped down to there. Anyway, so let's get this in here. That goes there, and then we've got... That's right, it's got a build order. Gotta do the build order. There. Alright, so that's going to be our locker rooms. We're going to go ahead and get this stuff furnished out real quick, because what I've done is, in a locker room, you know, you usually have a shower, and I figured out that the best way to do that is going to be if we put this right here. Huh. Oh, no, I know how I do this. That's right. So I pull this out. Well, alright. So you put this pillar in the corner. If you put this right there, attach this to that, then you're going to attach that to there, and one more to that. Then you can attach this here, and this here. And that gives you a nice little walk-in shower. It's nice, it's cramped, of course, but people can actually, you can actually walk through it, which is really cool. Then what I'm going to do is, right next to it, there's going to be no privacy in this, but, you know, it's a locker room. I think it'll be okay. I'm going to do that just as a space. We're actually going to move this just a little closer. There we go. And this is going to be the toilet. I know this is kind of weird, but this is about the only way I can do it because I can't really fit a door in here. So it's, yeah, there's going to be a door on the wall on the coming into the locker room, but it's a locker room, so. There. All right. Next, let's get the lockers in place. Where's the lockers at? Now, I'm just going to set up this one. The other locker room, I mean, if I have time, I'll come back in and do that on the video, but probably won't. I just want to set up one. Just going to get these lockers as close together as we can. Get 5 lockers in. There we go. That looks good. Next, we build a bench. No, not shelves. Chairs. And we just put in a... is a metal bench. I'm going to put it against the back wall here. Right about there. So everybody's got room to move through and into the shower if necessary. Oh! One other thing I was going to add. I completely forgot about that. Let's come in here to the floor coverings. And this is going to be what we're going to use outside for the most part as well. Is we're going to throw down a couple of these mats for the shower. Just to make it more of a shower feel. There we go. There you go. You got these non-slip mats down there instead of just a wood. And the last thing we're going to put up is... I'm going to put the sink on the wall here. We're also going to have a water fountain in between the two, because you usually get that at, well, actually, we can probably go with 2 water fountains here. I think that'll be okay. Usually you'll have one above the other, but it's a lot harder to do that in this game. There's that. So that's our water, and then we're going to get, so that's going to be 1 locker room here. And then of course, I'll get the mirrors in later. But that's our 1 locker room here, and then we're going to do another locker room over here. Like I said, if I have time, I'll get to that real quick. But it's basically, if not, it's just going to be a mirror image of what I already did. So let's go ahead and we're going to cover most of this area with these big rubber mats, because this is kind of the best thing for a gym. As you see, these gyms have these giant rubber mats everywhere. So some of them are going to be kind of stacked on top of each other, unfortunately. That's just kind of how it is. See, we already got that. Let's see if I can move that over. No. There goes Hangman's Alley. I'm not going to Hangman's Alley because that place is so glitchy right now for me. I've overbuilt that place way too much, and now it is terrible. I can't go in there without it crashing on me. I can spend a couple of minutes in there before it crashes, but it's so bad. I'm not even going to bother with that place anymore. I'm not defending them. I'm not doing anything. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get... Now that I got those, I can spread these out a little more. And this doesn't have to be perfect. I'm getting them you know, relatively close to each other. But I want to have a gap here, so there's actually going to be a walkway from the entrance here. There's going to be a kind of a desk right here, and then a walkway over to the lockers, and then the rest of the area is going to be used for the workout equipment. So let's go ahead and get all this in. And yes, there will be plenty of free weights in here as well. I'm going to scatter a bunch of those out along with some other items that I've got. So let's just get these in. Okay, come on. There it goes. Sometimes you got to spin these things around for them to fit properly. Again, I'm not too concerned if they're floating a little bit. It's not a big deal to me. You're not going to really notice, for the most part, once we get everything in. It's not going to be noticeable at all. Or, well, it will be, but not as bad. Okay, why are you suddenly not wanting to... Alright, what if I spin ya? There we go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do, let's see, which area has the best view? Well, we got the Prydwen over there. This actually is a really good view. I like that because you kind of see the mountains off in the distance. I like it. You don't have to worry about too much of the city or anything like that. So, let's go ahead and get that in. What we're going to do is go to Resources, Vault, and that's because this is what I wanted. Is I wanted a place for the cycles to go. Oh no. Okay, well, alright, I completely forgot I was supposed to take care of that. I will be right back. Let me go ahead and get this taken care of so I can actually finish building this place out. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead, there we go. Much better. Alright, let's go ahead and get these in, and I just realized I did something with this level that I shouldn't have, but that's okay. I'll take care of it in a moment. Let's get a couple more bikes. And what I can do is we'll move this one and put one more right here. There. Lots of bikes. Everybody's kind of facing that way, and they get this nice big view. What I realized that I forgot to do is we'll take... Oh, no! Everything was on that. Darn it. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll place some more mats. So what I forgot to do is I completely forgot to put pillars in this one because we need pillars. So... let's see. Yeah, that should be good. So we're going to put some of these, and we're just going to have this little guy here. Did not realize all those mats were placed on that one. That's no fun. Wait. They shouldn't have disappeared. Where did they go? Did they fall through? Did they fall all the way down? Because that's not good. jump up. I have no idea where these mats went. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nope. Okay. So I'm a little confused. Let me go one more up and see if they jumped up. No. Well, I have no idea where those mats ended up. That is weird. They're not above anything. They may just be sunk into the floor just a little bit. It's the only other thing I could think of. Let's take a look at that and see. Yeah, they did. Okay. I'll deal with that later. I'm not going to bother with it right now. I just want to know where they were so I can actually take care of it. Alright, let's go ahead and get these back in. There. Alright, wasn't too bad. So, now let's get the pillars in. And we're just going to place this. I'm going to try and get it. I need it along a beam. I try to get it on the corner if I can. If not, I'm just going to place it as close to... I guess I can just put it in the middle here. As long as it's splitting one of these beams, that's going to be better than... it just sitting there trying to support a flat section. Okay, that looks good. I can just put it right there for now. That's fine. I can adjust the mats later. I can just do it real quick. Well, whatever. Alright, so that's that. So next, I'm going to go ahead and put some of these along the back. I forget where these were. No. Okay. Maybe it's furniture? I really can't remember where. There they are. Okay, yeah. Alright. Sorry about that. So, alright. Put a few of these out. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to have a couple of these. I don't want one too close to that. We'll just do a couple of them. I think that'll be okay. Let's see. And lastly, what I want to do is I want to put in... because we can have like kind of a tumbling area or whatever over here. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... There we go. So we're going to put a couple of these and a couple of short ones. And that way we can have kind of the tumbling area over here. And this is going to be kind of areas for free weights and, you know, curls and stuff will be over on these benches. And then we got the bench press back here. And then our pommel horses in the back. And our line of cycles. So that's essentially it. Let's see. What I can do is... Well, I don't know. This isn't bad. I suppose I can do this here. I just wish there was one that... It looked like this, but it didn't have the round end. Wish they gave us some that were just rectangles. That would have been nice. I'm sure there's a mod for it, but that's okay. I don't need those right now. Anyway, so let's go ahead and... Yeah, looks like I got a few more minutes left on this. Let's go ahead and finish out this one to finish out this video here. So yeah, you can if you don't need to see this again, that's fine. That's entirely up to you. You can cut now, and I will see you guys next time. Otherwise, stick around and we'll finish this up. Won't take me too long now that I know exactly how I'm doing this. Now we go back into decorations. See, it's weird. You spin them and suddenly they will fit. So we're going to do a little bit more on this one and see if I can get it to kind of fill it out a little more. Alright, let's try that. Let's see how that looks. See if the wall will go in. And there we go. Yeah, see, that fills it out a little more. I like that a little better. Yeah, they're stacked on top of each other, but it's not a big deal. It looks a little better, and in fact, that's right, these are rugs technically, so you can actually use the rug glitch to move them around a little more. Cool. Anyway, yeah, so you can do that if you want, and just, you know, fit them in a little better to get them closer into the corners here. The rug glitch should work just fine. So let's go ahead and get this in here. Okay, why are you not actually snapping where I want you to snap? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let me just freehand it. There we go. Alright. There's that. let's get the... five lockers in place. These lockers, well, they sit a little closer together. They have much smaller bounty boxes, which is nice. Allows you to really get them nice and close to each other. I really like that. I wish a lot of the other items were were similar. So, but that's all right. Okay. And the last thing we're gonna do, just put the sink on the wall. There we go. So that is our lockers. That is the lockers here for the gym, and here's our gym. So that'll be good, and we'll put some, like, once I get this all finished out, we're gonna put some like motivational posters and stuff along this wall here, and possibly a couple more over there. But yeah, I think this looks good. And so what I'm gonna work on next is I'm gonna go ahead and get the two living floors done. I will go ahead and figure out where I'm going to place the elevator. That's going to be kind of a key of how the structure of the of this floor is going to be based on where I'm able to where I want to put the elevator. And like I'm going to match those up so that the elevator will go in. It's probably going to be along the middle here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. So it's going to have, and I'm probably also, once I get the elevator in place, I'm also going to remove these two. So, and I'll close this off. So that will be gone, and well, I guess I can't completely close it off. Well, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just leave it open like that and just remove the stairs, because the stairs are not going to be here. Ultimately, there's not going to be a staircase leading up to this. It's just going to be the elevator. So, anyway, it is getting dark out, and let's go ahead and finish this off. I'm going to head back outside, and I'm going to figure out, like I said, what I want to do for the resident levels. But there you go. So you see that. There's our gym level up there. It's starting to come together. We are getting this done. Just, a few more episodes, and we should have at least the tower portion done. I may continue and keep going, and I guess I can store that. I may continue to figure out how I want to organize the shed here. Put whatever I'm going to do on the building here. And if I'm going to add anything else, I don't know yet. If you guys got some ideas, let me know about what else I can do in this place. But for now, we're going to finish up this tower. And like I said, it's probably going to be about 3 more episodes. One for the resident levels, one for the penthouse, and then we're going to finish out another episode with wiring and the trash chute slash Batman exit along the side here. But we'll deal with that later. So for now, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.